What's good, y'all? So I told y'all I was gonna start this series on why I hated church, and I gave y'all the intro to it about a couple days ago. Yeah, I think. So listen. So I'm gonna start with my with me being a kid, man. Because being a kid, as y'all know, in church, you are all confused. Like confused why people running around like chickens with their heads cut off, confused about the stipulations and everything that's happening, man. Like me as a kid, I was like, my mom, my parents really weren't in church as much as a kid. Like it just seemed like one day they magically just, we holy and we gonna go to church. At least my mom. So like then she started going to church real heavy. Then she started trying to get me and my dad to go, and it was just like, man, I don't want to go to church, bro. Why are we doing this every Sunday? First off, why are we not watching it online? Why we gotta go to church? Why can't I be bedside Baptist? I don't understand. So like, and I would start to go, but it would like be so many rules on what I can do in church as a kid. Like, sit up, don't wear no hat, stand up when they praying, stand up when they preaching. And it's like what is going on as a kid? It's like, man, I don't, why am I here again? Like, this is stupid. Why is that person running around like they on fire? I don't know. But like, it was just like, as a kid, I never understood, one, how they were like praising someone they couldn't see. That's the truth. Two, I'm in my house and I'm watching how things aren't the best sometimes. So I'm like, we paying tithes and offerings, we doing all this other stuff, but at the same time, we semi struggling. So how does that make sense? How does that work? Like, we thanking God for everything and thanking him God for every day and everything that's going on, but yet the water's off. Yet the power is off. The car is down. I don't get it. So what are we doing here? Why are we doing this? So as a kid, it's the whole God thing is confusing as a kid. And I do have memories of like my dad, like, listen, fake like you sleep so we ain't gotta go to church this morning. I'm sorry, Dad, from snitching on you. But fake like you sick so I can say I'm staying home with you because I don't feel like going. Your mama gonna want to stay in church all day. And that's the truth. Be like, man, what is going on? That's why I love my dad too. So listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. This series is like why I hated church, but I'm going down memory lane too. So it's just gonna be a conversation at the end of the day. But and we're gonna get to the where I am now later on in the series. But yeah, I just had so many moments in church that just as a kid I just didn't understand, and adults didn't really explain it to me. They just said, do this because this is what's right. Do this because this is what God's telling us to do. I was like, but I can't see him. Who is he? Like, why do I care? Like one time I went to church with my godmother and no, with my parents, and they tried to get me to stand up during prayer. And I was like, man, I'm tired. I ain't standing up as a kid, you know. And then my parents was like, whatever. So my godmother, I went to hang out with my godmother the next weekend, and she was like, I heard you got a problem standing up for Jesus or standing up for prayer. I'm like, what? What's standing up for prayer got to do with the prayer actually going through? Why do I gotta stand up for it? So it was just like, and as a kid, it's just interesting. So it reminded my childhood, let me know that when I have kids, I want to be able to explain this walk with Christ and who God is, and be like, you just gonna do it. Like, now I want to actually explain it so they can understand it and make the decision for themselves on what they're gonna do. Because kids don't understand. Unless like my godson grew up in church. So that man can tell you a scripture, tell you a story. He would tell you anything in the Bible, and he be singing Christian songs all the time. That's not how I grew up, but that's how he grew up. And he has me and his parents and his godmother at this point, where we kind of instilled that in him more. He's only 8, so it's like he has a great start and a great understanding of Christ. So yeah, as a kid, it was just interesting. To be honest with you, like just I don't know, man. As a kid, you just like, well, you're a kid. It's just that's just what it is. I'm just trying to be a kid at this point. And yeah. So that's my childhood part. I'm trying to keep this short and straight to the point, but have some fun with it. So stay tuned for the next part. Next is probably gonna be, because this series is gonna be short because I don't really have a lot to deal with when it comes to God. Next is probably gonna be my teenage years, and then my adult years, and then my married years because I'm married now, and it's gonna be a great series. But I ain't gonna rush it. I ain't gonna fabricate it. I ain't gonna sit here and be like, I gotta record all this today. I ain't gonna do all that because I feel like it's not authentic. And my brain, I be feeling like I got ADHD. They be like all over the place. But yeah, subscribe, hang out with me. Next part dropping soon. I'm gonna keep working. And yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.